Oh, hey everybody, today is going to be an unusual video because I'm going to review a video of myself, my second ever cover for the song I Alone by Saturnus. I want you to keep in mind that before starting working on this song, I set three goals for myself. It's simpleness. The song must be slow and simple enough to play, just a couple of new fields to learn, and more work for left hand with hi-hat. And in my personal opinion, all three goals were met, and let's start to review it, and I will show you just the major pain point for myself, which I struggled with. Let's go. I think we can scroll right to the first point. Here we go. This is going to be the first field. Simple enough, but difficult. So that do turned out to be not that simple for me as a beginner drummer, because usually all those fills end up with a most far distanced tone for you, but this one goes tone 1, tone 2, and ends up on snare again, and that switch, you're finishing on tone 2, you're finishing with the left hand, and then you need to kind of cross a little bit your right hand to hit a snare, and that was a little bit complicated for me, so I tried to adjust the positions of tones and snare, their height, and all those distances between all of three of them, so that I can do it more or less okay. So, but even in this video, in some instances of this feel, I was not able to perform it properly. But that was the first pain point for me. I spent a lot of time to make it happen. Uh, the major feels I learned, of course, are in the second part of this song, because the first part is pretty much straightforward, with the only difference is that one of my goals, more work for left hand with hi-hat. Let's go to that part of this song. This is right, and here we go. Rest of this part 1 goes with a hi-hat, and I intentionally, on purpose, was doing those hits specifically with my left hand, so that to transform it from just a limp to a fully functioning tool, because that was huge difference between what I can do with my right hand and what I could do with my left one. After this song, after spending a couple of weeks for learning this song, practicing with my left hand to work mostly with a hi-hat, I absolutely felt difference. I really proud of myself because I really grown a little bit. I mean, in terms of left hand, that was cool experience, cool goal, and really good achievement. let's move forward with this song. I'll stop at the next point I would like to mention. Oh, of course. Yeah, that was not mentioned and was not set as a goal originally in the very beginning, but thank, thanks to that idea to do something special for those who will guess correctly the song title, thankfully I came up with an idea to play this bass solo because originally I used to play bass in my previous metal band, Terror Impressionum, and that was really fun, a lot of fun for me to dig up my bass, old bass, Ibanez, and that was like taking the guitar from scratch as a newbie. Cool experience. Thanks, Alex Sergeyev, who guessed correctly, who motivated me to pick up bass again and play at least something because it was standing in my garage for years. Really, I have not been played bass guitar for 2 or 3 years, maybe more. I don't know, but I hope I will be practicing it more now. But now I have another passion, drums. We'll see how it goes. But that was really cool. Let me check it out. That was amazing. You see, I even signed his signature bass now, specifically for Alexander Sergeyev. Awesome. Please motivate me more in trying to guess the next song I'm currently learning. Come on, good. I recorded actually through that amp.
Take my lips, kiss me sweet, take my feelings,
That's amazing.
stop me from
let's
sweating feet.
keep it for the next. So this is where I go into the second part of this song after that bass solo intermission. The second part is also focusing, I mean, from drummer's perspective, focusing on the work with the hi-hat, and the last part of this second part goes with the ride. And the feels between tacts really straightforward. Sometimes they use triplets, which turned out to be pretty simple for me. I don't know why. I don't know. I didn't expect. But another ones which are 4/4, they are so similar at the same and different at the same time. So it was hard to realize what's the difference between all of those similar feels. So to try to play it specifically and exactly like original drummer played them on studio recordings, but trying to upload a video as soon as possible, I gave up at one moment and decided to. I just learned maybe a couple of fills and replaced the rest of the fills with just my feelings without even taking care about how original drummer plays. For example, the first one is pretty much simple. And now triplets. So these two type of fills are filling this song, the end of this song throughout the all other parts. So Again, I'm, well, it's so, yeah, it's really a half of this song. But again, I'm really glad that I reached all those goals. I'm really glad I set specifically those goals for myself. And I'm really glad that I was successful at front of myself in achieving them. Um, Please feel free to comment. Uh, what did you notice in that video? Not in this one, but in the original cover. What I missed, what I need to do next, etc. Oh, hey.